Hey guys, this is East Valor and welcome to How to Play a Medic. So essentially with the medic, you have to know you're the medic. You have to be the medic. You have to look at the medic. You see, he's got a couple things on him, like he's got that shoulder plate, he got a chest pad, and he's got a big ass red dot on his head telling you that you're a medic and telling everyone else that you're a medic. So you don't forget that you are a medic. He's got a knee pad, he's got a couple things. He's got some nice pants, a shirt. But one thing that I don't understand about a medic is how he has ankle pads, yet he got no crotch guard. But that doesn't make any sense, and that's ratchet in my opinion. And so essentially, we're about to get into how the equipment goes on the medic, what you like to do, and how your play style is on the medic. So get ready. So essentially on the combat medic, remember, you're a combat medic. You are in the battle, you are actively participating with allies, such as everyone up here. Now remember, you have a different role as a medic. It depends on how you want to play and what your situation is. So essentially, I like to play more background, shooting from a distance and just healing people who get killed towards the front, and then retreating towards the back. On the combat medic, remember, you're a combat medic. You are in the battle, you are actively participating with allies, such as everyone up here. Now remember, you have a different role as a medic. It depends on how you want to play and what your situation is. So essentially, I like to play more background, shooting from a distance and just healing people who get killed towards the front, and then retreating towards the back. So I like to use the, I like to use the Reaper DMR for my primary. It's really accurate, but the thing is, it's a long distance rifle. Despite having a kind of small clip, it really has a good reload time, does a lot of damage, shoots pretty decently, and you can put it into auto and semi-auto modes, so your recoil doesn't just screw up your aim from firing too much. Also, having a limited capacity helps that naturally. So a good thing to have on it is, of course, the reflex. Because if you're a medic, if you're any class, you need to be very well aware of what's going on in the battle. So with this scope, you can see everything on the sides as well, not just what you're shooting at. That makes you very more aware. As well as, personally, laser sight isn't that great for this gun because if you're using this, you're going to be in the back lines. And this is for just firing from the hip, and you're not going to be doing that. So you should get the forward grip. Or if you need a dark flashlight to check around, you can put that on there on situational purposes. Suppressor is a very useful thing as well. This is all about how you play. If you want to stay a little more hidden, you want to put between the time it takes to res someone on a med applicator 6 versus a 5, it doubles. It's very useful to have that. And for a sidearm, I have two recommendations. BNS, you can use any pistol you want, but if you want to go a little more safer, you can get a crossbow, and the reason being, you can get detector bolts, which is on my other crossbow. Detector bolts are one of the most useful things ever because when you have detector bolts, you can survey the area. Here, I'll do that right now. It's not that useful because if you're going close up, but we're not, so we're going to take this out. As you can see, we have our weapon, and we can shoot from long range very accurately. But another useful thing is that when you put the detector bolts, as you can see on the map, we can see everything, and you have 20 bolts to mess with. So now you can see everything. Like we spotted that max, and now we can just fire away at that. But remember, your main purpose is a medic, so you want to get to res these people. Be careful. Oopsie, too heavy. You don't want to go in when it's just too heavy of a fight going on. We're going to try to get this guy. Everyone carefully. Go. See how fast that med applicator 6 is? You just res someone and you're doing damage in the front line. So you got that max back. Let's go ring this guy up. Get back to the back line, and you're helping your entire team. Now remember, as a medic, F is your best friend. See? Now I'm gonna get myself back up. I don't feel like dying today. Take cover, get your shields back up a little bit, and such. Just keep repeats. That is long-range warfare for you. Now, if you're a short-range type of guy, realistically, you're not going to want to bring that GR22. You're going to want to... I mean, you're not going to want to bring that Reaper, because that's a long-range weapon. The Cyclone and the Blitz, if you have them on other characters, are very, very useful for this type of battle, going in close. I wouldn't recommend actually shotguns. I'm not that good with them, but they're pretty good. But realistically, you want something that has ammo and can last you a long time and fires very quickly, because you have not that much time to react if you're healing someone. So my recommendation is either the Carnage AR or the GR22. GR22 shoots very, very fast, 800 rounds, 143 damage, which is really good. That's almost an increase over the Blitz, right? Very, 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 very good gun. Very good hip accuracy, which is what you want, because you're going to be very close up. You're not going to have time to aim, much less anything. So realistically, we get the Tech Light Reflex 1. As you can see, it doesn't zoom in. It's good for when you're there, and you can see everything on the edges if you're in the battle. Also, you can have barrel attachments like suppressors. Things are useful if you're trying to heal out. These can be useful, but it's not good for me. I don't know how to use them well. Like if you're in the front and you're healing people and you don't want going to heal someone. We're up in the battle right now. We are with the whole group. Essentially, you want to find your allies and stay behind them. They're your meat shields. Stay behind them. Oh wow, there's a lot of medics here. Stay right behind them. Make some moves. You're in the very front. See, the thing is, you always want to have cover. You're just the res people. You pretty much stay up. And since you have a gun that shoots really fast, you can just pour it on them and then heal people. Because remember, you're a medic. Calm down, you're not a heavy assist. And so when you're on your medic, your secondary depends on how you play. If you like pulling out your pistol, you should bring that Commissioner, but realistically, that's a very... No, I'm not even gonna play with you. That's a very good thing to have as a pistol. And bringing sensor darts on your crossbow or explosive darts to combat Max is... You can, but it's not something I specialize in. I don't actually think it's a very good strategy, so I'd rather bring the pistol in case this thing just runs out of ammo. If you're right in the front, you might need to whip that sucker out. And so going on both classes, one of the most useful things... Let me get over here so it's not as bad. One of the most useful things you could ever have are res grenades or healing grenades. Now, I'm not a fan of healing grenades. I had them. They're pretty good, but res grenades are just ridiculous. You'll get your money back so quickly. And with that, I bring my grenade bandolier so I can just chunk res grenades in the battle, like so. See, when you're playing medic, all you really have to do is just chunk res grenades out the window and hope you get a lot of points. If I remember correctly, there's nothing really to it. Just like, whoop. You just throw it, you just step outside, almost die. You just throw all your res grenades, and look, I just got about 20 revives. And then you just do your thing, because you're a medic, because you're the best class. Because every other class sucks.
I guess you hit me.
See? Yeah. Pretty scary. And also, mana regen, very useful. Heal yourself at any time. Must get that all the way up. Also, utility's completely up to you. It depends on how you play, such as in every character. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. If you like this video, you should either subscribe, like, or comment on this. I need a shot at. And we do videos every single Sunday. And I'd just like to say thank you again. Take it easy.